Good afternoon, everybody. It's Demise Music and Entertainment here. We're chilling. It's a really warm one out here. So this video here is pretty touchy, and if you're squeamish, you might want to change it, because what I'm going to talk about here is death. Okay? And a lot of people don't like talking about death. So I use death as a motivator to get shit done. So Leo Gura, or Leo from actualize.org, you should check him out. He's really cool. He has a self-actualization YouTube page, and he's a very smart guy. And I've already been using my death. I have already been using my death as motivation to get shit done. Music, these videos, every day living it like it's your last, because you never know when you're gonna go. I could be here right now and in 5 minutes die of anything. Heart attack, shot, stabbed, tree falling on me. You know, that's why your time is so precious, and we spend a lot of our time going after money, right? But when we're spending more time getting the money, we're losing life, we're stressing ourselves out, and we can never get time back. We can always get money, but we can't get time. And if you think you can't get money, then you're sadly mistaken, because you can easily go out there and make $5 by offering help to somebody. You can go find a job, go get a damn job. It's not that hard. And if you think it's hard, if you have like a felony or something like that, well, I mean, that happened already. So you done fucked up. Okay, you gotta find a way to make money. Death, you know, there was like a year. Okay, so there was 1 year, a long time ago, where I was thinking about dying and death every single day, and I was mortified, I was scared, I was like, oh my God, you know. And then got over that, and then again it hit me hard, you know. I was like, oh shit, you know, I'm getting older now, I'm not taking care of myself. I had a health scare due to alcohol, and I already given up drinking every day. I was already not drinking all the time like I was. And then after I stopped drinking as much, then I get a health scare, you know, because the damage was done already. So when my body was trying to recuperate, it was going through some shit, and I was like, wow, I could have died. You know, I've been in car accidents. I've almost got ran over by a big rig. I've been in a situation where there's guns, there's all kinds of shit, and it's either timing or whatever, you know. And my cousin, rest in peace, I love you so much, dude. You know, like, you passed away when I was 17, and I miss you so much. You were like my older brother. You're only 19 years old. And from that moment, losing you really made me look at reality in a completely different way. 19 years old, my older cousin, my older brother in a way, most friendly, positive guy, had dreams and hopes, and it was the man of the house, dead. So that really wrapped my world, fucking turned it upside down. Now, death, I have no idea what happens after we die. I'm not gonna give it to you and sugarcoat it and say, oh yeah, you're going to heaven, the kingdom is waiting for you. I don't know. I don't think that is a possibility or an impossibility. I don't think anybody knows, but I know that religion can definitely be warped sometimes. In the United States of America, there wasn't any organized religions. There was spirituality, and there was trees are living, water is moving, energies are everywhere, spirits are in everything, energy, right? I think that the Native Americans, which I carry some Native American blood in me from my mother's side, were absolutely correct. And as spirituality, and you know, you gotta respect Mother Earth. She provides us with what we need, and the sun is the God because he provides us with energy. So, you know, when it comes to all that other stuff like Catholicism, Christianity, Buddhism, all that other stuff, I respect it. Do I practice those? No, I don't practice that stuff. Okay, so when people ask me if I'm a Christian, if people ask me if I'm a Catholic, I respectfully say I am not. I am my own. I create what I want to. I'm not going to follow other people. Okay, I've always been like that, always. And there was a point in time where I was wondering, oh yeah, you know, should I follow religion, whatever. I don't think that it will change me in any way. I do good on my own. I have grown on my own with family and with experience, okay? Experience and just karma is, I believe in karma somewhat, right? So I think you just, in this life, you don't know. We do not know if there's Lord and Savior. We don't know if there's a devil or anything like that. We don't know how we came about. We don't know how our consciousness came about either. So when it comes to death, we just don't know. Unless someone has passed away and came back. I know a few people that have died and came back. But I've heard a couple different stories. I've heard they just blacked out. Everything was over. They fell asleep. And then they woke back up. And then they were alive again. I've heard when they pass away that they were taken to a whole nother world, a whole nother beautiful place, or a whole nother scary place. But you never know, because they could have still been alive when they had that vision. They could have been a dream. So you never know. But all I know is that I know it's not going to be pretty when we go, especially if it's a slow death. I think you're gonna feel everything pull out, and that's going to be a very, very ugly feeling. And for about almost a year, I kept imagining, like every fucking hour, I kept thinking, what's it going to feel like? What's it going to feel like when I die? Oh, fuck, you know, and then I'd imagine it, and I'd start having anxiety attacks, and start panicking, like, oh shit, oh fuck, that's what it's going to feel like? Why do we have to go through this? Oh my God. But without death, there's no life, and without life, there's no death. Okay? We're not immortal. We're going to die. We are here for as long as we are, and no one knows how long we have, okay? So, when it comes down to it, it's scary. Yes, we don't know. I'll let people believe in heaven and the afterlife and all that stuff. That may be true. I don't know. You don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody knows, okay? You may say God knows. Do you know if God is real or not? You'll find out, or you may never find out. This is open to everyone's opinion, and this is so touchy, and nobody wants to talk about it because they're scared. Nobody wants to talk about racism because they're scared to talk about it. They don't want to have to deal with the backlash. People don't want to talk about certain shit because they're scared. Me, I'm not afraid to talk about it. Yeah, I think about death and it makes me uneasy, but I'm like, everyone's gonna die. I'm going to die one day. And that's hard to say. But you have to accept it. And it's not easy. It's not an easy thing to accept. But I don't know what's going to happen. It might be nothingness, which I heard was what Leo said was, everything is nothing. And nothing is the start of everything. So nothingness is everything. And that's fucking scary, right? But you just imagine and you think about it, and that's the whole of existence is nothingness. So we're here to experience life good. Do everything that you want to do now, okay? You know as well as I know, and you have lost family and friends close to you. Don't live in fear. Live in experience, okay? Go out there and keep it in your mind. Say, I know I'm going to pass away one day. I know I'm going to die. My family's going to die. What can I do now that I always wanted to do before I pass away? You know, like your little bucket list. You know, say you wanted to make your album. Say you wanted to make a song. start on it. If you go to work the best you can, get off work, go straight to work on that song, okay? Do it all now. Don't curl up in a freaking ball, and don't lay up in a room, and don't lay there and just be scared all the time, because you're not living, you're dying. We're all dying, but do you want to live? Do you really want to live? Then you have to get out. You have to go do things. You know, I see people all the time that are just hurt, you know, physically, mentally, and I don't know if they think about that. I really don't know if they think about, my life could end tomorrow, and is this how I want to end it? Is this how I want my life to end? Me being scared and sad all the time? Or do you want to go out with a fucking bang? Do you want to go out proud of yourself and happy? Do you want to go out feeling fulfilled? Do you want to do stuff before your family passes away to show them like, hey, look, because that day is going to come. That's why I go by Demise, music and entertainment. Demise is a way of life. It's life and death. That's why I chose the name Demise. It's real. I don't go by fucking drug hustling dealer or fucking like money or some shit. I go after life and death. I speak reality. That's as real as it gets. So death is definitely a sad and kind of often taboo subject, but you gotta accept it, and you gotta think about, what do I want to do before I pass away? What can I do today that will let my legacy, or keep my legacy living on? Okay, you want to keep your legacy going, you do things now. If you don't want to keep a legacy, or you don't want anyone to really remember anything positive about you, then don't do anything. Okay, be scared, live in fear, go in your room and just be negative and be a pessimist at all times. That's fine. Go be a pessimist, go be negative, go lock yourself in the room. Don't bring the negativity to other people's lives, okay? Because they're living. Live, don't be afraid, go after what you love, go after your passions, go after your goals, and do all that shit, and you will be fulfilled and your legacy will live on, okay? Demise Music and Entertainment. Thank you all so much. One love. Peace.